Mary Peters and Allison Doan are here to talk about the amazing impact the home has made on Nathaly Hernandez's life and the amazing impact Nathaly has made on the staff at the Home of the Innocents.
Good morning. I'm Mary Peters, and I'm a speech-language pathologist at the Kosare Charities Pediatric Convalescent Center at Home of the Innocents. I've worked at the home for a little over 4 years. My job is to help the children at the home with communication and feeding skills, things like making choices, conveying what they like or don't like, using their voices, and getting better at eating foods that you and I would eat. Each day, I've had the joy of working with some wonderful coworkers and amazing children like the one you'll meet today.
And I'm Allison Doan. I'm an occupational therapy assistant at the home, where I have also worked for a little over 4 years. I work with the children on developing the skills that are needed in everyday life and adapting their environment to help them be more independent. Most of our residents require extensive assistance to perform daily tasks, and it is my job to give them as much independence as possible. Today, we'd like to tell you about just one of the special kids we've had the pleasure of working with.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. 'Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake it off, shake it off.
All about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Well, as you can see, Nathaly is a sweet and sassy 2-year-old who is practically perfect in every way. She is bright, full of life, and lights up every room she enters. You may have seen some fun videos of her on Facebook, like the ones we just showed you. She loves singing and dancing, and catching her favorite episodes of Dora the Explorer. Nathaly is tough, but has a soft side too. Nathaly came to the Home of the Innocents in the fall of 2012 at just 3 months of age. She required a ventilator to breathe, a feeding tube, and close monitoring of her medical needs. She was easily upset and unable to tolerate much activity. Even placing her in different positions was difficult. Things like changing her diapers and getting dressed were very stressful for her. Who knew that tiny, fragile baby would overcome so many obstacles in just 2.5 years? She was born with very limited movement in all of her joints, making it difficult for her to do many things that a typical infant would do, like rolling over, shaking a rattle, or reaching up to be held. She could not drink from a bottle or cry out loud. She experienced delays in many areas of development, but from the moment she came to live at the home, she began receiving nursing, respiratory, and therapy services.
Over the next 2 years, Nathaly worked very hard to accomplish some tough goals, meeting milestones in every area, one after another. Even though she was on the ventilator, with the help of speech therapy, she started making sounds with her voice, babbling, and saying her first words: bye-bye, uh-oh, no, Dora, and Papa. Nursing and respiratory therapy helped her part ways with the ventilator and breathe on her own. During physical therapy, Nathaly learned to turn her head and roll side to side to explore the world around her. She grew to tolerate sitting with support and eventually sitting on her own. With the help of occupational therapy, moving her arms and legs became easier and less painful, making it possible for her to reach for her mom and dad or her favorite toys like her yellow stuffed bunny. She took her first tastes of baby food. Sweet potatoes and apples were her favorites, but from the look on her face, she was not a fan of green beans. She liked the food so much that we started ordering her meal trays from the kitchen. Nathaly even got to go on special field trips with her friends to places like Toys R Us, the candy store, the state fair, the pet store, and the library. She was really thriving.
Today, Nathaly enjoys the same things that other 2-year-olds do. Even with limited use of her hands, she can work puzzles, turn pages in a book, and color with crayons. She can sit and scoot to get where she wants to go, and is learning to drive a power wheelchair, so we all better watch out. Nathaly speaks in phrases, even using Spanish with her family and some of our staff, and we cannot shut her up. She understands very well and even answers questions and follows directions when she feels like it. She is 2 years old, after all. Nathaly has become an important member of our extended family here at the home. She knows everyone by name and will shout down the hallway in excitement until we come in her room and visit with her. She enjoys playing with her friends and even shows concern when her tiny roommate gets upset. Soon, Nathaly will be off to preschool, where she will continue to grow and learn.
The greatest, and for us, the most emotional part of Nathaly's story is yet to come. For the past 3 years, her mom, dad, and older sister have dreamed of the day they could take their little girl home. Now, after 3 months of preparation meetings to help the family and us prepare for this new chapter of her life, Nathaly is about to embark on a new journey. Thanks to the home and the great care she has received while living in our pediatric convalescent center, she is days away from moving home with her family. We are thrilled and so excited to see what the future holds for this special little girl. But of course, it won't be easy to see her go. Nathaly has touched the hearts of everyone she has met, making us smile each and every day. We may shed some tears along the way and miss seeing her sweet and sassy little self on a daily basis, but we couldn't be happier for the entire family. Nathaly's parents and her sister are here with us today. Please join us in celebrating and congratulating Nathaly and her family on this wonderful achievement. Nathaly's family gave us a beautiful gift that her grandmother made to thank us for the care we've given her over the past 2.5 years, and we wanted to share it with you this morning.